So, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Wendy, and I'm so happy to be here once again. I'm so sorry for leaving you for such a long time, but I've been into some things that I will probably touch in a few videos here and there. But now I wanted to talk about my experience in China. So, I've been to China twice. The first time was a 6 months program in Shanghai. The school was called Shanghai 外语大学, which is Shanghai International Studies University. And it has been one of the best experience I've ever had in my whole life. And I'm not kidding you guys, because I had an opportunity to meet so many different people from different countries, not only from China. So it was very, refreshing to see so many nationalities being represented at that university, and that was amazing to me. One thing that I love the most about university is that we have so many activities. I enjoyed being in the dancing group, singing group, and also the sports group. All of them were just amazing. People are so welcoming, and the fact that they use Chinese to teach you things is a plus, because you're there to actually learn Chinese language, because it was a 6 month Chinese language program, and it was great. It was great, and I got to learn and at the same time have fun with people that were about my age. And another thing that I enjoyed a lot was hanging out every day, eating out, having dinner with friends, with teachers, because you can actually invite teachers out for dinner in China. Is not considered, it's not considered strange to invite your teachers, but mostly you will hang out with your friends, your peers, and it's so amazing. I love the fact that you can eat out, you spend very little money, and you get to also eat healthy. So it was very convenient for me to just eat breakfast at the school cafeteria, or eat out with my friends for dinner, and so on and so forth. So yeah, this is a big plus. And personally, I can say that I lived like a High School Musical type of, lifestyle there. If you haven't done anything like that before, it definitely helps. People are extremely supportive. I've learned Chinese. I can confidently say that I'm an intermediate level, Chinese level, like the right sound of the words in Chinese. If you do study Chinese language, there are some tones that you have to respect in order to speak, Chinese in a way that native can actually understand you. If you don't, they may or may not be able to make sense of what you're saying, but it is easier to have a conversation with them if you do learn these tones. And that's crucial for me, and one of the reasons why I wanted to go to China. Many words, many grammar aspects, you will pick them up, just by talking with people. And the great thing about the university is that people, because they're so competitive and because they want to learn Chinese, even among foreigners, we mostly use Chinese. We don't speak in English. This experience has helped me tremendously, and I would advise and suggest to anyone who's learning, Chinese or even Korean and Japanese, to just go there. The juicy part is that I didn't have to spend almost any money, but I only bought the flight ticket, but everything else was covered. And that's crucial. We like free things, right? How did I do it? You do the HSK tests, which are Chinese level tests, and then you have to apply for the Confucius Institute scholarship. There's also the Chinese government scholarship, but that's another story. Me personally, I went there with the Confucius Institute scholarship, which allows you to go to any part of China, any university. You can choose from like a vast list of university. If they see that your test is from HSK 3 and above, there are 6 levels. 6 levels. First one is for beginners. First one and second one are for beginners. Third one, intermediate. Third one and fourth one, I would say lower intermediate, upper intermediate, and the sixth one would be advanced. And I did the HSK 3, was my first time doing HSK tests, and I did the 3. It was about 260 or above out of 300, and I believe it is important to have a pretty high score so that you have bigger chances of winning the scholarship. And then I applied for the university through the Confucius Institute, and I believe about 2 months later I received a letter from them, an email that said, congratulations, you're ready to come to China. And I was extremely excited. And yeah, so that's my first experience in China. Now the second one was also for free, but I went there as a tutor. There are some programs which are similar to au pair but different in the sense that you don't have to take care of the children that are in that said home, but you do have to teach them the English language. So I got into the program and did 1 month. Yeah, I knew I wanted to go there. I knew I wanted to go to Shanghai again. So I asked for the program and they sent me some details, and after giving my details, they connected me with a family that was interested. We chatted a little bit on a app that is called WeChat, which is something you will use plenty in China. Everyone uses WeChat. I decided that I liked the family. They decided that they liked me, and I go to China. Of course, I have to sign some papers. They have to sign some papers, and you have to make sure that they give you like their Chinese ID so that you can easily get the visa to get there, because China is also very complicated. So many visas, and you have to be careful and know which visa you have to apply for. And after doing that, I was ready to go to China. And then I went there, and then I spent 1 month with a beautiful Chinese family, and they were so nice, welcoming. The hours of work were a bit stressful. They're very competitive. Their kids have to be able to play the piano, to dance and sing, and be A-level students, everything all together. Yeah, but it was overall such a nice experience, and I would do that all over again. So yeah, these are my 2 experiences in China. If you have any questions, you can write down below. Like, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.